Hey guys, so for today's makeup look, I will be doing a zombie. I kind of wanted to keep it glam, but still add some gore. So first off, I will be starting out with a prosthetic I've previously made with latex and cotton balls, and I'll be sticking that on my neck as kind of like a neck bone piece. So to adhere that to my skin, I will be putting a layer of latex and tissue paper and covering the tissue paper with latex as well. And you can either let this air dry, or I took a hair dryer just to speed up the drying process a little. You also may need to go in with your fingers sometimes because the sponge tends to pick up the tissue paper, and you kind of want it as flat as possible. So then I'll be taking a concealer in a pretty pale color, and I'll be putting that all over my face, neck, and chest. And don't mind the piece. So my face, I'll be removing that later because I don't like the way I put it down the first time. So then I'll be taking some scissors close to my neck, probably not safe, but I didn't think this through when I was doing it. I would just recommend ripping a hole with your fingers, and then I'm ripping a slit down the center and seeing if the prosthetic fits, which it does, and I will be laying down some latex, waiting till it gets tacky, and then putting the prosthetic in place. Also cutting off some excess pieces I don't feel are necessary. And you just want to make sure you are pushing your prosthetic into the skin. I also put some latex on the back of the prosthetic. You don't have to use a prosthetic, you can also use more tissue or cotton balls or anything that you'd like. And then I will just be blending that outside into my skin with some foundation. Taking a matte brown eyeshadow, I'm just pulling that down underneath my eye to give me a more tired/dead look. Also taking that same shadow into my collarbones, making them appear more hollow, as well as above them, down the sides of my cheek and my temple. And doing that on your cheek, you want to swipe down once you get near the mouth area, and putting some of that shadow in between my brows for a angrier look. And then taking some orange eyeshadow and some red paint, I'm putting that under my eyes and smudging it a little. I'm using all water-based paints as well, so it's decently safe to put around your eyes. And taking that same red color, I'm just making small squiggly lines up and down my face to represent veins, and blending the colors in with my finger. And then again with the red paint, just filling in some spaces in the neck prosthetic. You want to make sure you get all of the inside with some red, as well as taking a darker color. I chose a little black and red mixed together just to make it a little deeper. And I'm ripping off that piece. I am going to be putting on a different piece the same way I put it on my neck, so some latex, some tissue paper, putting latex over that. While I'm waiting for that to dry though, I am taking some black eyeshadow and just putting that all over my crease, my lid, and some more down my eyes, as well as my cheek, and taking some scab blood and putting that pretty much everywhere. Also taking that under my eyes where I put that red, and my lips. And taking the scissors against my face, probably don't recommend this yet again. I am going to be ripping a slit and then putting some latex, putting the prosthetic in. Same process as the neck. Adding some more scab blood. I also painted the two bones white. And once I have that fit in where I like it, I will be taking that red color and painting it everywhere on the inside, keeping it pretty messy, putting a little bit on the outside, and then taking some black and putting that in there as well. I'm just taking some dark eyeshadow and adding a bit of bruising on the outside of the wound. And taking some blue this time, I'll be adding some more veins on my face. Now I thought it would be a good idea to take some dollar store blood, because I thought it was a good deal, and putting it everywhere. And it turned out to be a jelly and ketchup consistency, bad color. I just didn't like it at all, so I took some red paint mixed with a tiny bit of black to make it a bit darker, and taking a stippling sponge, just adding some scratch marks, some more blood, literally everywhere on my neck, face, chest, my lips, near my eyes, and on my shirt. I also took that later on, diluted it with a lot more water, and I sprayed it all over my face with my fingers just to give some blood splatter. And diluting it with water some more, I put some drips down my eyes and all over the cuts. And adding some more scab blood, of course. And then once I am done all of this, I just went ahead, messed up my hair, popped in some white contacts, and that is how I completed this look.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below.